Oh, it's 10 minutes to 2 and I'm heading on another nice long walk through some paddocks to a river. It's about a kilometre or more away, probably a kilometre and a half away. So hopefully I'll be in there by just after 2. Put the pace on with these beautiful conditions. 16 degrees today, a bit of a northerly breeze. So I want to get a couple of days in if I can. There's 10 to 20 mils of rain coming again in a couple of days, and the water level's still running pretty high. But hopefully I'll get a trout or two today to see how we go. Plus this walk will burn off a few calories too, which won't hurt me. Right, 2:05 and I'm in the river. A few of you who watch my videos you probably recognise this spot. It's one of my regular haunts. Water's still running pretty high. I'd like it to be a bit lower, but normally it's about halfway on that log. It's a nice height once the water's only found halfway below that log and not over the top of it. But anyway, we're here and we're here to catch fish, so we'll get into it. So the only sign of a trout I've had is when I started off from where that bottom end of this run is. A little one just started up from that logs on the left there, shot up past me, and that's the only trout I've seen. Last time I fished up through here, I started off from down there, I got a trout on the first cast, and a nice solid brown, and then I got one up just past this overhanging tree, but I did have a couple of hit and misses that day as well up through here. And I finished the day on 14 trout, so let's hope they're up further here. Yeah, I've also started the session off with a little size 0, which is 2.5 gram agly fluoro in a brown pattern, a micro pigment painted lure, and if that doesn't work then we'll probably go to a gold or a rainbow, or we'll just keep trying anyway. Eventually something will take one. It's taken 30 minutes and I just had a follow from a little brown. He just sat behind it all the way up to me. I lifted the lure out of the water and he just turned and went away. Sat about 4 or 5 inches off the back of the lure. So I've put a white miller on now and we're going to give that a workout up through here. If that doesn't work, by the time I get to the end of this run up here, then I'll go on with probably a gold aglia. And we'll just keep trying different spinners. One of them's got to take one sooner or later. Right, 45 minutes on. I've just come up through this nice big wide stretch of water which is just above the knees to between knee and waist deep. That shaded section to the right there had one hit there and that's been it. Yeah. Solid hit, but yeah, missed the trebles. I've got a little old gold aglia on now and a little 00. We're just going to keep pushing our way up through here, and it's only a matter of time. Still got a good kilometre or more to of river to fish for, even back near the car anyway. Finally, we have one. There you go. Nice fish too. Lovely solid brown, just hooked in that jaw. Probably a good head shake, so I reckon if he jumped he'd be gone. Beautiful. That was just a backhand cast up there between the trees in that sun and shaded area, and no sooner hit the water and he'd grabbed hold of it. We'll get him off and send him on his way. Righto, I'll stay on your way. There you go. He's gone for cover. Right, got a second on, nearly something. There he goes. Not a big fish this one. I've had 2 follows since I caught that last one as I worked my way up the river, and got this one with a long cast just towards that opposite river bank there. There's a bit of flat water and a bubble line, and yeah, this little fella grabbed hold of it. So Oh, at least we're getting a couple now. It's made things a lot easier. Peace of mind. Right, just got our third trout. Wasn't sure he's going to take it. And, he did, and he was taking in that pool. I saw a little blip on the water surface. I flicked it up about a metre or so past it. Brought it back, bow wave come. And yeah, this little stubby little fella grabbed hold of it. So, I'm glad he did. Right, just got another one in there. I was taken off that left river bank there. And the bubble line is a bit smaller. Still fat though, still fat little buggers. Yeah, 2 in 2 cars, unreal. Been struggling all that time, struggling for fish, and this is how it happens. But and that's what trout fishing's all about. Right, I'm gonna let him go now. Yeah, he's on his way. He's gone. Oh, let's move on. I just got to try that right hand side there first along that bank, and then we'll get out and go around because it's too deep to wade up through this part here. Oh, there's the 5th trout. That little tacker. Watch him come down behind that, actually with the sunnies on, my spot of sunnies. And yeah, he just come down off that left river bank, and so you can see the wide of his mouth open and closing behind the spinner. So just gave the rod a light twitch and made the spinner blade flutter, and the little thing grabbed it. So we'll get off quick as we can. Oh, it's gone a bit quiet again now. I've just had a little hit and a miss just in that run back there. I just got to make my way up here and get over this log here and fish on up through here. It's only 5 to 4. I'm happy I've got 5 trout so far. I was hoping to get a few more, but I'm still probably about 3/4 kilometre or maybe just under that distance from the car. So we'll fish on until I've had enough. Nice to be able to come straight up through there now. That before the rain's coming out, all that had some real heavy rain, 64 mils of rain. This little river flooded. It's taking the big log jam out from under that big fallen tree, so I can wade straight up through there now instead of going bush up in the round through there. And I used to come out just here. Much better. Right, there we go, even half a dozen. There it is. There's only a little tacker. So he had 2 goes out. Second one he took it. And that was right into that corner there. Backhand cast straight into that little corner there, and he just came out and bloop, took it. So I'm happy, I got half a dozen. So, and that's in, it's 10 past 4, so yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. So it makes it worthwhile now. Right, just on to another one here. So I'm in water up from my waist here. There's a big deep hole I'm cutting through to get the shallow run up ahead of me here. And I had a cast directly up into that, next to that willow tree there. There's usually a good spot here where it's shallow and then drops off in that deep water. And this fella had about 4 cracks at it on the way in. They weren't hard, they wasn't aggressive, and he's only just caught in the nose. So I'll get him off and send him on his way. Oh, it's 5:15. I haven't caught any more trout. Still stuck on 7. Should have had 9. I've had 2 hits. One near. One was sort of a hook up, half hooked up fish, and yeah, the lure just pulled away. So it's 5:15. So I've only got this bit of water here, and a bit under that tea tree up there, and then I'm out of here and heading home. I've got a lot of hip trouble at the moment. It's starting to play up, so it's time to give it away. There you go, trout number 8. He's a little tacker. And every time I fish this hole here and cast up to that dead wood straight ahead of me, I always catch a fish here. So I was hoping for 8. I mean, God has a few 7s this season, so I'll get this little tacker off and let him go. Right, I'm back at the cast. Well, 5:30 now. I was going to give it away at 5:05, make it even 3 hours, but we've done about 3 hours 15, I suppose. 8 trout caught in that time, which was good in the end to what it was, how it started, 50 minutes I think before I got the first trout, and slowly picked it out. It was a bit quiet, and then it picked up from there, a couple of quick runs, and a couple more quick runs after that, and then it was few and far between. Having chances to get a couple others, but yeah, muffed them. And the trout weren't over aggressive. So anyway guys, I'm going home, rest up, until next time, tight lines.